It's hard to believe that it's been 26 seasons since that 1988 team with Bob Stoll and the Independence Bowl. And with us right now, a couple of members of those teams in the late 80s as UTEP started to get themselves back up to prominence in football, talking about Pat Hegarty, Tony Tolbert, Chris Jacke. You guys are all three back as part of the Centennial team. It's got to be a fun reunion for all of you. Chris, why don't you start off?
It is. Just to come back and see these guys again, and see the growth that the university has gone through for 25 years. I haven't been back since 1990. It just the growth of the stadium, the university. It's really impressive.
Yeah, it's been it's funny because you don't realize how strong the bonds are you have with a teammate until you see him again 25 years later, and you just feel completely at ease and comfortable. So it's great to reconnect and to see the history of these amazing players in all the sports here at UTEP. It's been really educational just seeing all the the old timers and the new guys, and it makes you proud to be a part of the tradition.
Same, I echo what they just said. It's great to see the growth of the city, the university. Get a chance to see some of the guys that I played with, as well as some of the history before us. Just get a chance to meet some of the guys from the Texas Western team. You kind of appreciate your history and what the university represented.
Had you guys been here now and the facilities, all of a sudden you say to yourself, we've got a training facility connected to the Sun Bowl, we've got these giant video boards everywhere. Would it have blown you away if this was the case back in the 80s?
I wouldn't change a thing. That group of guys, that senior class we had in 1988 was... Yeah, Sean Kugler is obviously the coach. That's the same guy that was playing when he would suit up on Saturday nights, and I wouldn't personally change a thing. I had a great time with those guys. I did the 5-year plan here, and I wouldn't change 1 year of those things. So.
Well, I would have been bigger, faster, and stronger if I had all the facilities that they have today. No, but yeah, it's great. It's great for the university because they're able to recruit kids that maybe they haven't been able to recruit before because they had the facilities. And so I think that's just going to help Sean build the program. And it's nice to give the athletes every opportunity to succeed. And that's what, as a college kid, that's all you could ever ask for. So it's fun to see.
Yeah, for me, part of that struggle helps make up the DNA of what we went through back in the 80s. And, just watching the growth and like Pat said, watching the growth, watching the kids being able to come in and have the facilities that we did not have, make you appreciate what you went through back in 80, 87, 88 and all of that. The big thing, like you said, you open up the door and hope that, the program's going in the right way. You get some kids in here and you start your own tradition. Sean is trying to start his own tradition and get the program where it's winning consistently, and that's part of the growth of it. So
that's got to be nice for the three of you too, because now one of your own is here as a head coach. I mean, this has never happened before at UTEP where a former player comes back and now he's trying to transform the program, and it's almost like if you guys were the football mafia, we've got a made man here with Sean Kugler.
Yeah, it's great because, he's a great friend and he's a talented guy. And to see him succeed the way he has, and the thing is, he wants to be here. You know what I mean? And he's like, he could be a professional offensive line coach forever and probably a coordinator. And he just said, no, I want to be at my alma mater and I want to build something, rebuild something that and make the future as bright as the past was. So it's awesome. It's great.
All right. Now, before we let you guys go, favorite memory from that Independence Bowl season. And you guys all might have a different one. So I'm going to go in reverse. Tony, I'll start with you. Give me your favorite memory from that great season.
Making the tackle in the fourth quarter versus Air Force after busting the play to begin with, and being able to make the play and kind of help us propel ourselves into the Independence Bowl. That's probably one of my biggest memories of that season.
Well, he was so athletic that he could actually take a misstep and then recover and make the play. So actually, it's part of that same thing. It was beating Air Force. The school had never beaten Air Force before. It was a game that had meaning, and to get to 10 wins, I mean, there's something magical from going 9 to 10 in that double digits. And so to secure that win and do something that UTEP has never done before, that was probably our best memory.
Yeah, just the season in its totality. Winning 9 games, or going up to Wyoming and really losing the only game that we lost except for the Independence Bowl, but the season in its totality, what we had gone through in those previous 4 years, building up to that season, was really worth the ride, they say. So.
Now, what are the three of you up today? What are you doing these days?
I'm still freezing my you-know-what off in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's where I put my roots down and still living up there. So.
Very nice. What are you doing in Green Bay?
I did some financial planning in the past, and now I've started a website for Green Bay Packers alumni called Player Alumni Resources, so I'm helping those guys stay connected with the best fans in the world.
Good for you. Chris, how about you, Pat?
I live in Southern California, where I grew up in Orange County, and I've got 2 kids, and I work as a freelance writer. I write for video games and do some screenplays and TV stuff as well.
Anything we might be seeing on TV soon?
I've been waiting. Fingers crossed. I sold something to Fox a few years ago, and supposedly they still want to make it, but I'll let you know.
Right now, I'm retired and kind of switch roles with my wife. She's working. I'm retired, home with the kids, and trying to enjoy the retired life.
Good. Where are you living these days, Tony?
I live in South Lake, Texas, right outside of DFW. So.
Any future football players in the family?
Well, I have one at ACU right now. He's a true freshman, and he's playing and going. I go down there every other week trying to watch him and enjoy his time.
Good for you. Hey, welcome back to El Paso. It's great having the three of you here, and enjoy yourselves this weekend.
Thank you.
You bet. Remembering the 1988 team as we continue here with the Centennial Celebration.